The ultimate video to virtual reality marketing in 2023 for brands and influencers. Welcome to Knowledge Builder. My name is Saad. Press the subscribe button. What is VR marketing? Virtual reality marketing is a marketing strategy that incorporates virtual reality technology in marketing campaigns. It can be used to connect with your audience and build better brand engagement. For example, instead of consumers reading content on the screen, they can interact with a virtual persona. Branded collectively as immersive media, along with augmented reality, virtual reality marketing offers notable opportunities for businesses to promote their brands, drive sales, and enhance customer loyalty and retention. Virtual reality creates a realistic, immersive simulation of an environment that plays on multiple senses, which users can access through VR headsets or applications. For example, VR is used to overlay a filter onto a photo or video. Think of Instagram and Snapchat filters. Meanwhile, VR headsets can transport users to a 3D virtual environment, enhancing the experience of the simulation. The headset responds to the user's movements, allowing them to have a good look at the virtual environment, 360-degree view, and interact with the various digital elements within the simulation. How can VR help businesses grow? Virtual reality allows businesses to reach out and connect to their potential customers beyond traditional media like TV and magazine ads, presenting limitless opportunities for promotion. Given that customers' needs and expectations are constantly evolving, virtual reality technology, or the latest technologies, in general, can help bridge the gap and allow brands to have the means to address their customers' changing pain points. Through virtual reality marketing, businesses can create branded digital worlds where they can showcase their products or services. Brands can offer digital experiences in lieu of physical ones. This allows consumers to virtually experience a product or service, taking it for a virtual spin in the comfort of their own homes. By building a realistic digital environment, you're allowing consumers to interact with your brand, which can help with brand awareness and retention. Using VR to tell your story. Through this multimedia experience, users were given an in-depth look into the devastation caused by wars and what it's like to be a child displaced by such life-changing events. The experience allowed its readers to see what's really happening, making VR and the documentary potent storytelling mediums that provide not only emotional intensity for readers but also a connection with the brand. Additionally, you can use VR to create novel experiences that allow consumers to view your company in a new light. For example, you can use virtual reality to take customers on a virtual tour of your facility, giving them a rare, intimate glimpse of what goes on behind the scenes. You can show them how you work or what goes on during the design or product development process. This gives a more human angle to your brand and what you're doing, while helping establish trust and transparency, which can encourage brand loyalty among customers. Putting the fun in advertising. Traditional ads can get boring fast. They don't create memorable experiences, and some ads, such as pop-ups, can feel spammy and even drive away potential customers. Volvo, for example, leveraged VR to showcase the Volvo XC90. Through the Volvo Reality app, users can enjoy a virtual reality test drive of the model and get a first-hand look at the car's interiors. While it's not exactly using VR technology, Sony's latest marketing effort with the Morbius 3D billboard in Milan is a good example of how innovative tech can push the boundaries of advertising and reinvent consumer experiences. While the potential of VR in ads hasn't yet been fully explored, brands can still incorporate the technology to create better, more memorable experiences for their target audience. Marketing opportunities with VR. Virtual reality marketing can help marketers craft powerful, engaging campaigns that can best communicate your brand story and what you can offer. Through VR, you can showcase not only existing products but also how new products are being developed. This allows consumers to get a more intimate glimpse of your creation process and can thus be a valuable resource for feedback. Virtual marketing can help drive emotional engagement. VR also heralds the advent of improved content marketing strategies and the creation of more intuitive and immersive content. With VR, marketers can reinvent how they deliver experiences by allowing consumers to virtually try on products before purchasing them. One popular application of virtual reality in the real world is in the real estate industry. Real estate companies and agents can conduct virtual tours, helping buyers to virtually be transported to property and inspect the place for themselves, making them feel as if they're really there. VR can also be used to showcase a property that's still in development, which can help buyers see what it could potentially look like once it's completed and fully furnished. VR marketing and influencers. Influencers are making a huge impact on current marketing strategies and trends. How will emerging technologies like VR affect influencers? As VR continues to gain traction, It will undoubtedly affect digital marketing strategies. We're already seeing the rise of AI-powered virtual influencers, which are digital avatars or 3D models that can be found on various social media platforms. These virtual influencers are built by creators and act like their human counterparts. Many brands, such as Prada and Alibaba, are using top virtual influencers to enhance their campaigns and drive more engagement. Virtual influencers also help brands stay on top of the latest innovations and tap into the interests of their younger audiences. Moreover, like their human counterparts, virtual influencers can help with building brand awareness. Facebook Spaces. Facebook Spaces is how Mark Zuckerberg and co envision their behemoth of a social network in virtual reality. You can have virtual meetings around a table with your Facebook friends and use various tools and media to enhance the discussion and experience. The app also allows you to create your own webinars from VR and go live on Facebook while you go through one of your presentations on a screen or use the pen tool to draw right there and then. Right now there are some great opportunities for content creators, influencers, and internet marketers to start using this tool to create new types of content, webinars, presentations and have meetings. One fun feature I enjoyed in Facebook Spaces was being able to call my best friend from VR, so he appears on my virtual phone in real human form but on her phone, he saw me as my Facebook avatar. We laughed. Facebook Spaces is an app originally designed for Oculus Rift users since Oculus is owned by Facebook. That makes total sense. Amazon Sumerian. When Amazon starts to develop enterprise tools for a new niche or industry, it's time to take note. And that's exactly what they have done with virtual reality by creating their latest AWS service Amazon Sumerian, a product that allows anyone without coding knowledge to create VR and AR experiences for free. The beauty of Amazon Sumerian is that you don't even need a VR or AR headset to create experiences and 3D applications. You can build using templates within the web browser using an intuitive GUI. Sumerian comes with built-in 3D assets like different human avatars that Amazon calls Sumerian hosts. You can also select different scenes and objects all for free, so no 3D design skills are required. You can choose from starter spaces, training room, warehouse or view room as your starter scene to work with, or you can build your own scene from the ground up. For example, you can create a virtual shop with staff members and program the staff members to act like chatbots that audibly answer questions. The ultimate bonus is Amazon Sumerian uses WebVR, a new web standard that is still evolving but allows for support on all devices including the lower-end smartphone setups. In the above example, you can see how you can build a virtual classroom so you can train new employees remotely around the globe. You could also build virtual representations of real environments and then personally give them a tour in VR. The possibilities for this kind of application are truly endless, and I can't wait to see what people in the community create. I am currently experimenting with a few use case scenarios for one of my own businesses. 360-degree videos. Another way marketers can start making use of virtual reality is by creating 360-degree videos with a specialist camera, and while this is new technology, some of the cameras are actually reasonably priced. Not only can you create 360 videos for marketing your own business or selling them as a service to clients, but you can also earn money from Google for submitting high-quality 360 videos and becoming a Google trusted photographer. By using a 360-degree specific camera, and these days there are plenty of good options on the market that will allow you to do this. GoPro has entered the game with their GoPro Fusion. Samsung has the Gear 360 camera, but arguably the best in its class and price range is the Ricoh Theta V. On the higher end of the scale are volumetric cameras, which are still very new and of course expensive. Google is pioneering this new technology and has begun showcasing examples of what can be achieved via its Google iFields technology apps available on Steam. This approach combines high-definition photography with spatial measurements that improve the realism and ability to use dynamic lighting. VR e-commerce, VR commerce. Shopify is continuing to innovate in the e-commerce space, and not to be left behind have also ventured into the realm of virtual reality. Not only have Shopify been hard at work developing a VR store solution for shop owners, but they have a dedicated department working on VR applications that also includes their own prototyping tool Expo, which looks a little bit like Facebook Spaces but seems to offer more practical use cases at the moment. Storytelling and experiences. Virtual reality is so immersive that it is an incredible tool for storytelling. From a Volvo test drive to watching a Michelle Obama speech in 360, then taking a tour of various Marriott hotels and a step and over to Merrill's hiking experience. All of these examples engage the audience and target customer in a completely new way that leaves a lasting impression. experiences to happen directly in the web browser environment with no software downloads necessary. Virtual reality hardware. High-end, computer-powered. The higher-end headsets offer 6 degrees of freedom, which means you can benefit from room-scale experiences. The most common high-end VR headsets are the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift. Recently, Windows has begun to release their own headsets with the help of third-party manufacturers under the brand Windows Mixed Reality. There are several Windows Mr. headsets or HMDs, head-mounted displays, available from different manufacturers at the moment. Smartphone-enabled VR headsets. Smartphone VR only offers a glimpse of the possibilities and really doesn't immerse you like the higher-end options do. There's also a lack of good quality content. This category includes Google Daydream, a nicely designed VR headset for housing your smartphone. Samsung Gear VR, a Samsung phone-specific VR headset. Google Cardboard, any cardboard headset that you can fold up and then slide a phone into. Likely the lowest quality experience, but still a novel idea to help people try the most basic version of VR for the first time. Especially in third world countries. Then there are a plethora of cheap third-party plastic VR headsets inspired by Google Cardboard. Some of these devices aren't bad to get a taste but really can't compare to the higher-end options with a full 6 degrees of freedom. Final thoughts. VR and AR are going to be the biggest technological shifts in the way we consume content since the first Apple Mac was released. Both of these technologies are about to give birth to thousands of new opportunities and careers. For marketers, VR is bringing amazing possibilities for content creators and increasing emotive engagement with your audience. According to a report by Greenlight Insights, global VR revenues will hit $75 billion annually by 2021. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to Knowledge